I'm Nanomebia. I work at Asterisk InfoSec over in Perth with some really, really cool guys. I also am one of the organisers of WACON. I'm the delegated foreign minister because I seem to arrive at every single conference everywhere. I maintain christiansmum.rodeo, so head over there, it's pretty fun. And we're going to talk about awkward hugs and physical contact, which I've been sort of studying for the past 10 years very, very intently. So, icebreakers, let's talk about them. Who needs to do and who needs to know about icebreakers? Absolutely everybody. Everybody needs to know about them. You know why? Because you're doing them every day, all the time. Every time you meet someone new, you're partaking in an icebreaker sort of type thing. So you need to know why they're very important. It's because people are awkward by nature, especially people in this industry. No offense, but you know, like put some deodorant on, guys. That's all I'm saying. People often don't like talking to security people because usually you're telling them, hey, you need to spend a lot more money than you're spending right now, as Wade might have pointed out earlier. And it helps if you can, like, you know, start talking to these people, come onto them and say, hey, you know, that's a really nice hat. Or, hey, you know, I like your shoes. That's really, you know, where'd you get those? Those are Nikes, you know. But let's face it, you know, talking about like clothing, that's really awkward. So why don't we do something even more awkward? Humor. Well, people think they're funny. Not everyone's funny. I'm definitely not funny, and you probably aren't. So just be wary of that. You know, people like to make jokes and stuff and try to be funny. It's really hard. There's a reason comedians get paid a lot of money. That was a joke. See, I'm not funny at all. Like you need to be aware of that. Okay. It can be useful in an icebreaker context to use humor, but just don't try. Eye contact. Ooh, yeah, this is a fun one. Who here makes eye contact on a regular basis with other humans? Nobody. Yeah, no, put your hands down, you're lying, all right? You're all looking at your phones right now, I can see it. Yeah, and I mean, look, eye contact can be very intimate and it can send the wrong message if you're doing it the wrong way. So you've got to be really, really wary about that. And then we come, of course, to the number one topic, inappropriate touching. Look, people do it. I'm not saying it's good. It's actually called inappropriate touching for a reason. It's against the CrikeyCon code of conduct, by the way, to inappropriately touch people, so don't do that. That's really, really bad. It makes them feel uncomfortable, and you may end up in jail. I mean, you know, that's a thing that happens everywhere, all the time. You can make offensive comments to people when you touch them inappropriately, and that just doesn't make anything better. Like, people try and ice break with an inappropriate touching, and then they realize it's going badly, then they try and use humor to get out of it, but they're not funny, so it just ends up going really, really bad. So yeah, just don't do it. Whoop, going the wrong way. There is also slightly appropriate touching, which is what we're actually talking about today. Funnily enough, it's how to slightly appropriately touch someone in a way to bring the community together. Because you know what, like there's not enough hugging that goes on in hackathons, so we're going to try and bring awkward hugs back into the fold and get everyone touching each other inappropriately, but with consent. With consent, okay? No inappropriate, unconsentful touching. That will get you to jail. And we're going to do some demos on how to inappropriately touch someone in a minute. This is going to go very badly. I'm really sorry. I apologize. Okay, so now Bull is going to talk about awkward hugs for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to move on to some demos. So here you go, Bull.
Yeah, hi. I'm Bull. So the idea of awkward hugs as an official event is the first time that we're running this, so hopefully it'll work. The idea is to get people to mingle a bit. You know, we're a bunch of hackers and security folk, and a lot of us have our little cliques, and if you're outside that clique, it's hard for you to get in. So this is the idea. If anyone is wearing one of those wristbands or a t-shirt, they are open to awkward hugs, right? And an awkward hug is just a hug, but we're purposely doing it awkwardly because if we tried to do it non-awkwardly, it would probably be awkward, right? So if you come up and give anyone that has this t-shirt, which is me and Nanomebia, awkward hug, you will get one of these. If you put this on your wrist, you are now opening yourself to awkward hugs. You have given consent to random strangers in this room to come up and hug you. Hopefully, that will kick off dialogue, right? So we don't just want an awkward hug, see you later, have your wristband. We want to, meet you. Who are you? Who am I? Okay, let's come buy me a beer, That's the whole point I started this, really. All right, so that's it. Oh, we got stickers as well. So if you want nice laptop sticker or a wristband, come and give us an awkward hug.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to the really, really awkward part, which is the demo. Okay. All right. So Bull, we're going to get up on stage. Bull is going to be our huggy, and I'm going to be the hugger, and I'm going to attempt to do some of these, and it's going to go badly. I'm really sorry. Okay, so Bull, if you'll just stand facing the audience, that's good. Okay, so this is called the perpendicular awkward hug, when someone is not expecting you to come up and hug them because you're hugging them from the side. Okay, see, that's pretty awkward, right? The wrap, which is a slightly more creepy version, where you're sort of coming up behind someone and just... Okay, we've got the one-arm full frontal, which is a favorite among the security community, I feel, because people don't really want to commit with two hands, so they'll go with one hand instead.
I've already done this today a few times.
Yeah, me too. I've done it like 3 times today. There's the side hug, where if you're like sort of standing next to someone, and you just sort of like do this, that's kind of awkward, like, it's like getting a little bit close there, The introduction farewell, which is like, oh, you're meeting someone, and then you hug them, but then it's like, oh, wait, goodbye. See ya, bye. Hello. It's like, why did you even bother to spend that 5 seconds of effort? Just don't. The unexpected hug, which is when you just hug someone and they don't even realize. You just go, oh, hey.
Oh, g'day.
Yeah, it's awkward. The suffocation. Okay, this is not good, but sure. Okay, yep. The lift, which we won't attempt for safety reasons. And the ragdoll as well, which we won't attempt for safety reasons. But there's many, many other styles, right? This is not an exhaustive list. I can't remember. I don't know. There's videos online, there's everything online. There's just Google it, people. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, one of the most important things is keep calm. If you are using hugs or any other icebreaker, don't get nervous, which is, why do I even bother saying that? Because you're going to get nervous anyway, that's part of it. Just try and keep calm, don't make it awkward as much as you can. Everyone is like we're all people, that's just a thing. Don't get angry if someone, get angry if someone hugs you and you're not giving consent. So remember, wearing a wristband is implied consent. Implied consent. Yeah. Yeah, please no. Please, deodorant, come on. I have some in my bag if you get really smelly. No one likes it. Talk to as many people as you can. That's the idea of these conferences. There's a reason people get together. We all want to have a chat. And I've got 4 seconds left. Future work, multi-person awkward hugs. We'll do some work on that at some point. Many relationships, like how do you deal with that? And bye, that's it.